Alright, how's it going, VC? I'm back here again for yet another video. Got out of work much earlier than usual today, so no better way to celebrate than showing an update. It's been a little while since my last full update. It's been a while since I've gone actually record shopping, so yeah, it was awesome. They didn't have as much of a great selection as usual, but they still had some really good stuff. Right now in the background, I know some of you recognize that song. And that's, the song right now is the Same Old Situation by Motley Crüe. Yep, I got Dr. Feelgood for $1.98. Motley Crüe is my favorite band, and there was really no excuse not to pick this one up. And so I got all of Motley Crue's 80s albums, pretty much all the Crüe albums that matter. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys, picked up a few cassettes, and a few records, and like 2 CDs. I'll start off with the cassettes. Alright, earlier this month, I actually ordered this one on Amazon. This was actually the first cassette I've ever ordered online, and we have Vixen's Rev It Up. Love Vixen. I saw them last month at the play in Anaheim. They were amazing. Alright, they were just awesome in a clear cassette. I really enjoyed this album. I don't know which Vixen album I like more, the debut or this one. Both of them are just amazing. See, there they are. Each of the girls from Vixen, very beautiful. Saw them last month. They still look great and sound great. They're a lot heavier in person also. Dude, just amazing. Check out Vixen Rev It Up. And check out their first album too. That one was awesome. I feel like Rev It Up is a little bit more harder edge than their debut album. I think I might like Rev It Up more than the first album. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to decide, but still though, this is a great album. Check it out, especially if you're into hair metal and stuff like that. Alright, put that down a little bit. And here we got something I picked up for $1. I saw this I've seen this going around in the VC, and I thought for $1, why not check it out? And that's Tears for Fears, Songs from the Big Chair. And I don't know much about Tears for Fears. The only thing I know is in a way it was a blind buy, in a way it wasn't. I mean, it looks like some 80s new wave band. I might like it, who knows. Oh boy, here we got something really cool. Judas Priest with Ram It Down. Gotta love Judas Priest, and gotta have some Priest in your collection. Yeah, it's great stuff. Got it for like about $4, which was pretty cool. Next up, we got something a little bit of I kind of regret buying. I picked up the wrong album. It's by the right artist, but I just picked up the wrong album, and that's Hole with Living Through This. I was gonna get Celebrity Skin, their first album, but whatever. It was like $5 too, which for me, I think that's kind of on the more expensive edge for a cassette, but I mean, for a record or CD, $5 is cool, but for a cassette, I just feel, I don't know. Anyways, Hole, the lead singer's Courtney Love. For those of you who may not know her, she was Kurt Cobain's wife. Kurt Cobain, the singer for Nirvana, as if I needed to tell you guys. Also, I kind of like Hole. I don't know, I hope I like this. Really do. And the case also is kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's a bit different than most other cassette cases I've come across. Alright. And next up, we got a blind buy. Most of these blind buys, I just pick them up because they're, 1, cheap, and 2, it looks like something I might be into. And we got Basia, Beja, don't know how to pronounce it, don't know what's the correct way to pronounce it, but yeah, Time and Tide. It's an 80s thing. I'm willing to pick up just about anything from the 80s. It was an amazing decade. Sadly, I just had to be born in 97. Oh well. anyways, here we got, alright, now we're moving on to CDs. Those were all the cassettes I picked up. CDs, I got something I came across, and then I was like, I have to get it. It was $2, and that's Temple of the Dog with, Temple of the Dog. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I don't know what's up today. Or is it like this most days? I really hope not. But yeah, Temple of the Dog. I know a few songs on here. And yeah, I mean, I'm probably am gonna like this. Not even gonna lie. Next up, we got an artist I've heard of. Haven't heard of any of her songs, but I've heard of her. People have recommended her to me, and yeah, it looks like something I might be into. And the price was also unbeatable too. That's Natalie Imbruglia with Left of the Middle. Now, Natalie Imbruglia, I don't know much about her. I mean, looks like one of those late 90s girl artist thingies. You know, I don't know how to describe it. Like Sheryl Crow, Alanis Morissette, Fiona Apple type of stuff. Maybe, for all I know. Seems like something like that. And now, let's move on to the records. Oh boy. Alright, here we got something I really wanted, and I got it for an amazing price, and that's the Scorpions Worldwide Live. I got this for $5, so I decided why not pick it up. You know, love the Scorpions. It's a live album. It's a double record. Yeah. How can you not like the Scorpions, man? I mean, honestly. So yeah, I saw this for that price, had to pick it up, man. Honestly, I would say my local record store, it's called Going Underground Records. Yeah, they have an amazing selection, and the prices, I would say, are beyond compare. They're unbeatable for the most part. Well, at least the metal records. Most of the punk records there are overpriced. But the metal records are just at amazing prices. Never seen them like this anywhere else. What else we got here? Dawkins, Tooth and Nail. I like Dawkins. I have their album Under Lock and Key, which is which I liked a lot. Under Lock and Key, and Dawkins a really okay band. I like them. I mean, I'm not crazy for Dawkins, but I like them. And, yeah, I'm holding them all the way back here because the lighting's good. And I don't know, at least in this camera, it looks kind of blurry when I hold it up close to it, but I don't know. Yeah, I hope I like it. It was $2.98, so definitely why not? Next up, I saw something I had to get, and for the price, too, you know, that's Keel with The Right to Rock. Alright, $2.98 also, and I like Keel. Ron Keel is an amazing guy, extremely underrated artist. Honestly, the cover art, something about it I just can't stand about it. And then we got the back here, an incredibly 80s looking cover, and yeah, check out Keel, and this was produced by Gene Simmons of Kiss. Yeah, Gene Simmons right there. And yeah, Keel. Next up, we got two non-metal records. Well, one is somewhat early metal, like pre-metal. And here we go. Inagata Devita by Iron Butterfly. Some psychedelic stuff from the late 60s. Gotta love this stuff, man. The song Inagata Devita. I've never heard the entire song. It's 17 minutes long. But you know what? Something about listening to music on vinyl or on physical format for 17 minutes is just easier than listening to it on YouTube for 17 minutes. I don't know why, just something like that. But love this cover art. Look how psychedelic the colors are and everything. Yeah. Just holding it up by the light, guys, just so you can get kind of a better look. I don't know. I think by the time I upload it, the quality might be a little bit better, but I don't know. Next up, we got something I also kind of regret buying. This is the Guess Who with American Woman. I mean, I like the song American Woman. Who doesn't? That's a rock classic. But honestly, well, I did only pay $2 for it, so why not? You know? Yeah, I mean, the Guess Who, like the Guess Who, Randy Bachman from the band Bachman Turner Overdrive is in that band, so yeah, guys, peace.